This Jay all over the place, and I'm gonna try to do another quick video on fixing a leaky kitchen faucet, specifically the hot side. Let me show you. So the left is usually the hot side, and I already knew it was the hot side, but the way to tell is you can put downward pressure through the center and it'll stop leaking. Put some pressure on that one. Nope. This is the hot side. Put pressure on, see, and it stopped. So that's how you can tell by doing that. It's a quick way, but the ultimate way, let me see if I can get some light down here. Yep, there we go. Just follow the line. So if you can see, you have the left side is the hot and the right side is the cold. So just follow the left side and turn this valve off. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So just turn it clockwise to shut off the water. All right. Now I have a bowl or something down here. It's not a lot of water, but have a towel or something like that, because it's just gonna, a couple of drops gonna leak down there. And it's gonna be some water to spout out here, but not a lot, you will see. I'll just get like a little something. So what you wanna do is, there's a little rubber seal, you just pop that off. You can use your fingernail or flat tip screwdriver or something just to get that off. And then you need an Allen wrench. You're gonna have to just fumble around and try to figure out which size. And also make sure you have something to cover this up. Put a towel down there or something, so that way this little screw won't fall out. Let me see if I can get it. Whoop. See, and I can fall down it. It could have fell just then. Move this stuff away, because like I said, it'll leak all over here. Plus you don't want to knock it down in the sink. And you can just either wiggle this out or just pull it up straight. And then you have a nut right here. If this is loose, that could be a problem. Just tighten that back up. So this is on loose, but that's because I was playing with it. So let me turn this on. Okay, so you take this nut off. You can use whatever, get a wrench if you can't get it off with your hand. And this right here, you can either wiggle it out or get a wrench to pull it out. Make sure you notice how it's on there, so that way you can put it back exactly the same way, because this can also show you. See the water dripping, gonna start coming out. But you want to get all that, some of that water out. You can also put it in here this way too. So make sure you, and it won't go back on that way if you do. See, it won't go back on. So it's supposed to go that way. So take that out, and you're gonna replace it. So just take this piece right here to a hardware store and make sure it matches up the bottom and everything. Get you a new one. And this it's a spring and a seat down here. Let me see. You can't, I don't think I can, it'll show. Yeah, you can barely see it, right straight down the middle. You can just use an Allen wrench. They can actually sell a tool or something to get it out, but you can just use an Allen wrench and kind of pry it out. It's a spring in the seat. See there. Okay, I'm gonna stop it for a second. All right, and here's the new one. So what you wanna make sure, you see how you got like a, let me see if I turn it this way. You got like a big side and a small side. This big side needs to go on the bottom. So put that on the bottom right there. And the seat goes on top, just like that. carefully just, I got my Allen wrench, and just carefully put it in back in there. Now, if it's not seated in there good, just take your finger and push it in there. Move it around until you feel it push into place. Okay, so this is Danco, the stem, and it says Aqua Source right there. But this is the faucet is called Project Source. So it's not fitting as perfectly as the original one for this Project Source, but I cut off the water hole. Let me see if I can turn this light on. Yeah. So I cut off the water and I took a rag and soaked all that water out. What you have to do is push it in there with your finger, like move it around and try to smash it in, because the seat right there is flared out at the bottom. The original one doesn't have a flare. So you got to just keep trying to move it around and get it down in there. So we're going to see if this works. All right. Now I went ahead and put the stem in. Remember, like I say, it's supposed to be in there just like how you pulled it out. And this nut, I'll back thread it until you hear it click. So you probably don't know. And once you hear that click, then you can go ahead and screw it on and tighten it up. And I'll get my wrench and tighten it up and we'll see. All right. So now I got everything back on. Put the Allen screw back in, put the little plastic cover back on, cut the water on. Well, before I put the screw and the plastic cap back on, I turn the water on to see if it works. And as you can see, it's not leaking. The water's on. It's not leaking. So, and then go ahead and put everything back on. All right, it's Jay all over the place. Fix the faucet. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you.